and I'm a former NYPD detective with over 20 years of service. On behalf of my business associates and myself, I would just like to express that we're truly saddened and shocked by this horrific terrorist act. Our heartfelt condolences and prayers are with the families and the victims. Today, ATF came here to conduct an annual compliance review. We just found out that we are in full compliance with all of the ATF rules and regulations. We have a good working relationship with ATF and all the law enforcement community. ATF did not shut us down earlier today. We decided to shut the doors so that ATF could complete their inspection and their investigation without any distractions or delay. As you can see, the large group here, we did not want a bunch of people inside the store while they tried to do their investigations. If you have any questions about the inspection and compliance, you can contact Carlos Gonzalez in the Miami office of ATF. I'll say, as a former police officer, I also would like to commend Orlando Police Department and all the law enforcement agencies that responded here. They did an outstanding job and have been following some of it on the news. I wish them all the best. I personally worked down at the Twin Towers. I retired in March of '02. And I was also a first responder to Flight 587, which went down in Rockaway Park. I have an idea what they're facing in this investigation, and it's horrific. So my feelings go out to the law enforcement people as well. I would like to avoid any political issues and stick to the facts regarding this case. An evil person came in here and illegally purchased 2 firearms from us. And if he hadn't purchased them from us, I'm sure he would have gotten them from another local gun store in the area. This man held multiple security licenses. He had an armed and an unarmed license. He passed a background check that every single person that purchases a firearm in the state of Florida undergoes. Let me say that again. A full background check was performed by Florida Department of Law Enforcement with their coordination, their agreement with the FBI, however they conduct the background. There is no such thing as an abbreviated background check, even though that's what's been wrongly reported. On another note, I will tell you this for those who don't know. If a law enforcement officer walks into this gun store, full uniform with a firearm on their side, that officer cannot make a purchase on a firearm, if you can believe that. If that officer has a concealed carry permit, in addition to his credentials, he can make a purchase. There is a full background check done on that officer at that time. Hard to believe, but that's the truth. If the officer has no concealed carry permit, that officer has a 3-day wait, and that doesn't include the day he purchased the gun or any holidays and weekends. I have no information regarding where this evil person took his security classes, so I can't really discuss that with you. I can tell you and recommend you contact the Florida Department of Agriculture Division of Licensing. They're responsible for any security licenses being issued, as well as the concealed carry permit in the state of Florida. There have been a couple questions directed to me regarding whether this evil person bought body armor here. Number one, he's familiar to me, vaguely. I don't know him personally. He's been here. Obviously, he purchased 2 guns legally. I have no recollection of anybody asking for body armor, number one. Number two, we've never sold body armor, and we don't currently sell any body armor. Any other questions? I don't know what I can tell you. I just hope that you do some truthful reporting and get to the facts and stay focused at least to the incident, and say your prayers for these victims. It was horrific.
When did
we all feel that same pain.
Would it be an odd purchase for someone to come in though and purchase a long gun and a handgun at the same time?
They didn't buy it. Okay, I don't really want to answer questions, but he did not buy the handgun and the long gun at the same time. They're approximately a week apart.
Can you say when that
And a long
was?
gun is a background check, another note, in Florida. It's a quick background check with the credential, your driver's identification that you're a Florida resident, and as long as you clear that background check, you can leave with that long gun. A handgun, as I said earlier, is a 3-day wait. Palm Beach County is a 5-day wait. It's called a cooling off period.